I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good Wednesday morning, Okeechobee High School, and I'm glad to be back. I know the last couple of days we haven't had some live formal announcements, but we're good. You've still been getting the information. Hopefully you've been checking your emails, and you can even find these on YouTube now, so if you miss anything, make sure you go back and check it out. Got some shout outs. Want to shout out again to the district wrestling individual champions. Austin C was the 132-pound individual champ for the district. Justin Drawdy was the 220-pound individual champ for the district. And the overall team finished second, which qualifies them for regionals. And there's several individuals qualified for regionals that are wind up going to Jensen Beach this weekend. So if you see a wrestler, root them on. The next step, that state tournament, which our wrestling program sends guys on a pretty consistent basis to the state tournament. So we're looking forward to seeing who is going to wind up representing us at the state tournament this year. Baseball, you guys drove all the way to Melbourne last night and beat former OHS coach Jeff Blackstone's team, who was made it all the way to the regional final last year. So you guys went in there and pulled the rug out from under them in their home opener. So great job. Long trip. I know you're tired. But it's got to feel better waking up knowing you beat a team like that on opening night. So congratulations to you guys. The next group of you I want to talk to is I want to talk to the sophomore class first. Next week, you guys are going to take the FSA writing, which is the first portion of the overall FSA test, which is a graduation requirement for you guys. Now, I hear a lot from the sophomore class, especially you guys that are intensive reading, that, well, last year at OFC, I really just didn't care about the test, so I really didn't score well. So I don't understand why I have to be in this class because I'm really not like a level 1 reader. Well, then this is your opportunity to step up to the plate and put your money where your mouth is. You're going to take the first part on Tuesday, which you'll take your time and you'll write, and your English teachers have been preparing you for that. And then about a month later, you'll take the 2 sections of reading, and that is an actual graduation requirement. If you do not pass that test with a 3 or above, the state will not allow me to issue you a standard diploma. So that's a big deal. So your teachers have been preparing you along the way to meet the standards and the expectations of that test. My question and the fear is always, how much work have you put in to prepare yourself to that? So I know you're over-tested. Everybody knows you're over-tested. Even in Tallahassee now and nationwide, they're looking for ways to take away some of the testing in the future. But it probably won't affect you guys. So every test you sit for, whether it's an EOC, the SAT, the ACT, you need to give your best effort, because that is the information we're trying to use to help you move forward towards the graduation stage. So it is relevant. So take your time and do your best. So for the 10th graders, also 11th and 12th graders, if you're taking the retake of the FSA for ELA, you'll be testing Tuesday also. And I know the urgency is there for you guys because you're retaking it, which means you didn't really get the score you wanted to the first time to get you across that stage. So take your time, breathe, give your best effort, and you're going to get there. Okay, your teachers have prepared you to get there, and you will. Then Wednesday, we'll roll around for every junior on this campus that signed up with Miss Brewer and Miss Coleman last week through your English classes. You will take the SAT school day. And the SAT normally to register is it can be expensive, but we're offering it as a school to all juniors because we feel it's that important that you'll get that score that you need if you're planning on going to college. You can also use the SAT score to meet the requirements of the FSA that I just talked about in ELA and in math. So some of you guys know you didn't pass the Algebra 1 EOC or you didn't pass the FSA ELA. That SAT that you take your junior year could get you the score to meet the requirements to get across that stage. So I'm not sure if anybody talked to you about that at the freshman campus, but all I'm asking you is just to step up and give your best effort. And your best effort will get you closer to the score you need than if you really truly did blow it off last year. So all I'm asking is for effort. We'll have some incentives for people that show up on the writing days and the reading days for the FSA. That'll either be an ice cream social, something we'll get you out of class for later on down the line, or it may even be access to the Charlie Brown play that Miss Rollerson and the drama crew are putting together. So we're still working out the details on that, but your attendance needs to be perfect on those testing days for you to be eligible. So show up, be here, be ready to go. Teachers, you have a PLC today in guidance where we're going to talk about the logistics of testing next week. And then the last shout out, I just saw Miss Hyde lugging up a box upstairs for her government law class. It's her birthday, and she has actually brought you something for her birthday. So you gotta love Miss Hyde. So wish her a happy birthday. Move forward, be great, be Brahmins. Thank you.